Hello, my name is Prime and welcome to a very special episode of ATS Showcases because today I am doing my very first look at the special limited edition Kenworth W900. This thing is an absolute beauty and has quite a few options considering it is a complete rework of the W900. Yes, it's not only the limited edition options for the Kenworth W900, the W900 in general has been reworked and there are plenty of new features and accessories that you can add to the W900. Starting off, we have the 86-inch sleeper, and you can really make it big by adding the overall cabin deflector here. Looks really good. Moving on to chassis, we have quite a few new options, and of course, the long 6x4 100th anniversary option, which you can select and it paints it nice and red. Side note on the anniversary edition, by the way, if you go to configure a W900, if you go all the way to basically the ultimate version of the W900, you'll actually find it basically preset of the 100th anniversary W900. So it starts you off with all the special limited edition features added to the truck, and of course you can customize from there. As we move to the interior, this is where we really start to see the signs of the rework and the 100th anniversary editions. Starting off, we have the palette for the 100th anniversary. Lots of really nice stitching, plenty of badges left, right, and center. Overall, really quite nice. You may notice that's a metallic dash. Yes, indeed. If we go to the interior options, on the top right hand side of the dash, you can go to the interior trim. So you can go the 100th anniversary, which is the metallic one. You can go to exclusives, which is the wood grain that we know and love, and the standard as well. And now the exterior. And if you can't tell, there are plenty of dots here, plenty of customization, everything from the tanks and skirts over to the mud flaps as well. New bumpers, the whole lot, and of course, exhaust. The 100th anniversary exhaust where you can see Kenworth 100 down the side. Overall, it is a beautiful truck, so many configurations, and it's nice to have a rework of the W900. Some of you may have noticed that I'm sitting at a factory, and that factory is the Kenworth plant that is here in Seattle, and we're heading up to Port Angeles today, hauling some pallets, and I decided to, add a custom dry van trailer to this delivery today, shake it up a little bit, and I tried my very best to get the paint jobs to match up with the beautiful 100th anniversary skin of the Kenworth. And today the Kenworth is powered by a Cummins N14 engine by JC Amateur. Oh yes, the spicy JC Amateur N14 is the best way to go in my opinion right now with the W900. Of course, put your suggestions down below if you have any other good engine mods out there, but I do like the JC Amateur ones, and of course the engine compilation or transmission compilation mod as well is quite nice. But yeah, let's roll out of the Kenworth plant here. Kind of coincidental actually that I managed to get a delivery at the Kenworth plant. I wasn't honestly trying. I did want to go to Seattle because, for those who don't know, Seattle, Washington is kind of the birthplace of Kenworth trucks. But you know what? It kind of worked out in my opinion that it happened to get a delivery out of here. So overall, it kind of worked out very well. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. A little bit of a, I don't want to say rushed episode, but certainly not planned. I was going to be completely honest. I was planning on recording a different video, which hopefully I'll still do and have that up for you guys. Well, if you're watching this on launch date tomorrow, which will be Saturday, hopefully this goes up on Friday, assuming that, well, YouTube does its, thing on its end. I can do all I can on mine, but just gotta hope for the best with the YouTube servers. Let's just say that. Nonetheless, hopefully you guys are doing well, and I will be doing that video as far as I know on Saturday as well, so you'll get back-to-back ATS showcase days. It was actually a really good video that I had planned and which you will still see, so don't you worry about that. And if you're watching this in the future and you may be wondering, well, what video will that be? Just look at the ATS showcase playlist. I don't want to put out spoilers, and hopefully this video found you well. Let's talk about this Kenworth W900. Long time coming, my friends. Finally have a rework of this mod. What is this truck doing? Is he waiting? Oh, there's a bit of a queue here? Or is he just waiting for the intersection? Oh, he doesn't want to block the intersection. Well, that's fair. I guess we'll have to wait back here for the light to go green, because we do have to get on the highway here. It'll be a little bit of a highway journey, not gonna lie. We're gonna have I tried to balance it a bit. First bit's a bit of a highway leg, and then the last bit is more just of a county road by the looks of it. So overall should be a nice balanced delivery overall. But I decided, you know what, W900, it's a long time coming. It was kind of nice. I wanted to do the W900 again, and out of nowhere we got the limited edition / kind of rework of the W900, and my word, it's so nice to drive the W900, in a configuration that I can just be proud to say looks amazing. W900, well, is one of the original trucks of American Truck Simulator way back from 2016, and it badly needed some love, let's just say that. And it's great that we have it now, especially with the 100th anniversary. Added some really nice finishes, and of course this launches with the 100th anniversary of Kenworth overall, corporately, and so this is kind of a cool addition there. But no, 100th anniversary edition of the truck, the features what I'm running today are very, very nice. Interior and everything are just such a nice addition to ATS. But when it comes to the overall rework of the W900, I think that's where a lot of us are the most excited, because it is long overdue indeed. All the interior trims, a lot of the exterior, many new options have all been reworked, and obviously the fundamentals of the truck are the same, because, well, it is a W900. You shouldn't expect too much different. Kenworth, oh, we have got a pull in here as well. Well, would you look at that? Kenworth, of course, has kept the styling very similar and traditional, as it should be for the W900, at least in my opinion. But all the other finishes in terms of the interior and some really nice chrome accents, as you can tell, around the gauges and the metallic. Overall, it is just a lovely, lovely unit. And honestly, I think, especially in ATS now, we can comfortably say that the king of the road of the W900 can finally suit its name with justice. I think the W900 in ATS has always been that little leg behind, other than within the first couple of years of launch. It's when SEO Software started really raising the bar in the truck releases, the new trucks that we got. The quality just kept going, it continues to go up and up and up. And ultimately that meant the W900 kept dropping on that kind of ratio list there, between age and, well, just technology advancements as well. Man, a little bit of a queue on that off-ramp. My word, good thing we don't have to go up there. That'd be a little bit of an unfortunate day. It's even queuing up on the bridge. That's a busy little spot, my word. But no, it's great to have the W900 as a rework and the special edition. Basically two great things at once. I'm not going to complain at all. W900 has always been one of my favorite trucks, if not my most favorite truck of all time. I can comfortably say it is now my favorite truck in ATS. I say that pretty much every time there's a new truck, but honestly, this W900 by far outshines, in my opinion at least, for example, the new Western Star 5700 XE that we got not too long ago, and of course some of the other ones like the Freightliner Cascadia, just to name a couple there, that I have given some high praises to in the past. Without a doubt, love the W900, and especially with the special overall limited edition. It's kind of hard. Some people would call it a special edition. It's technically the special anniversary limited edition W900. I'm gonna call it between the special edition and the limited edition and the anniversary edition. It's gonna have a bunch of names, to be honest, and so just let's get that out of the way, just in case I continue to say stuff that's a little bit wrong there. But no, I also decided then, well, what engine pack am I gonna use? I was considering running stock engines, but I'm not gonna lie, slightly disappointed, which is pretty hard to, it's harsh to say. Oh, we gotta exit here. Don't want to miss our exit. That would have been bad. I was slightly disappointed when I was going through creating the Prime News and doing the commentary for that, that there was no engine sound rework from what I can tell. Which is a little bit disappointing if you ask me. I think the engine sounds would have been a great thing to kind of revamp as well, but from what I can tell, I couldn't seem to find anything that said that it has been revamped. And to be honest, because I didn't see it written down as one of the main features, which I would assume would be a kind of bigger marketing piece if SEO Software were to do it, I decided, well, let's just keep the mods in my save. So I never actually tried the default sounds with, well, this whole update. I'll be completely fair with that. But I had to decide, am I going to go engine and transmission compilation mod, or am I going to go JC Amateurs, almost my tried and true in many senses. And I know that the N14 in the JC Amateur pack is just amazing. It suits, it's very, well, it's, I guess you could call it spicy, as I do refer to it occasionally. It does have that, whenever you redline it, it does that backfire, and my word is it means business, I'll tell you that. But, you know, I had to decide basically between so many different options for the W900 between those mods, but I decided to come down to the N14, just standard, not the looping, but the N14 is just a tasteful engine for the W900. In my opinion, I think a lot of you guys agree with that. I've done quite a few videos in the past, or at least a couple, that have had this N14 in a W900. And they've always gone over quite well. You guys seem to always enjoy those videos and enjoy the combination there. So, you know what? Let's make the King of the Road sound good as well. That's my opinion there. Here we go. We got some nice country roads through the, well, land of Oregon. Or sorry, Washington, not Oregon. Wrong place. We're in Washington State. Gotta get that correct. If not, I'm gonna get roasted in the comments. Absolutely fried. But no, it's great to be back here, just cruising along. But just look at this truck and trailer. Looks so good. So good indeed. The 100th anniversary is such a nice overall package. All the different details on this truck are just amazing. And something I do like is the fact that the gas tanks actually now have the separated DEF and diesel tank, which is kind of cool. Well, it modernizes the truck as well. It's a big part of the update, because a lot of the other trucks also have that as well, or at least as far as I know, a lot of them have that. Maybe you can't necessarily see it, but they do have that, and the different compartments there for the gas tank is pretty cool. So I do appreciate that, just for the sake of realism as well. Oh, a bit of a screen hiccup there. Hopefully that didn't translate to anything too jarring in the video. But no, the W900, definitely SEO Software and Kenworth trucks have done an amazing job with the overall limited edition and, of course, the actual implementation on SEO Software side into the game. Beautiful, beautiful truck. Can't say enough. It's just an amazing thing. You know, sometimes you just gotta appreciate the scenery of ATS, especially now with a truck like this. It looks so good. Some amazing sound mods as well thrown in there. Overall, it is just a lovely, lovely game. ATS has moved on so far since 2016. I mean, we're now in the rework of the W900, well, what, 7 years on now? Or nearly 7 years on now, which is pretty crazy to think about that, because I believe it was summer 2016-ish, maybe. Yeah, I think summer 2016 is when the game officially launched, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But so we're nearing the 7-year mark, which is pretty crazy to think about for ATS, and it's moved on a lot. I mean, besides the update numbers, we could go on that number for a long time on all the different changes that have been added, but ATS has improved significantly. Graphically, I mean, performance in many degrees, and some would argue that has gone backwards a little bit with recent stuff because of the quality, but let's leave that aside. Overall quality of the game has gone up. Plenty of new trucks, new gameplay features as well. It's just on an upward trend. And I think the W900 limited edition / rework really does add to that. 2023 is off to a great start, in my opinion. ATS has a bunch of other stuff to look forward to as well. Seems like 1.47 is going to be a really good update. We've got Oklahoma and Kansas confirmed. Oklahoma most likely this year, or unless if something happens, it will be this year, and possibly even Kansas late in the year as well if all things go to plan. Luckily, in some senses, we're now past the biggest state in the US. So when it comes to DLCs for the foreseeable future, it should be a little bit better in terms of distance between it. Obviously, Texas got pushed back, and we actually got, I guess, was Montana before before Texas and stuff like that. Like, it had a bit of a bumpy road there. Let's just call it that. It's just great to have so much planned for ATS, so much for the channel as well. I've got lots of content here, of course, revolving around American Truck Simulator. We'll be doing more ATS 2 as well, but of course other games too. I am Prime Simulation, not just Prime Trucking. I've got lots of other stuff planned, and overall I'm just very excited for 2023 for so many reasons overall. I must say, as we are getting closer to the delivery, oh, what did I scrape against there? Oh, there's a car in front of me. W900 problems. Couldn't even... I don't want to go back up too far, but give them a little bit of space. That's a W900 problem. Can't tell if there's a car in front of you. Well, rip Prime. There we go. Almost made the episode without any issues. Oh well. You can only do so much, or at least I can only do so much. I know our customer expects the delivery soon. I get it, game. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. I had to deal with a bit of time loss in the intro, getting stuff set up. You know, YouTuber issues. Not too many people can relate to them, but YouTuber issues. Trying to get the intro going. Won't lie, today was a little bit difficult trying to get my lips moving. If you can't tell, also from the commentary in the video, there has been some questionable gaps and stuff, and that is just Prime's brain being a bit tired. Oh, brake, come on, foot slipping. I've got to do something about my pedals. If you didn't see my last episode, I nearly rear-ended someone, not after a major near accident there. I nearly rear-ended a car because my feet slipped off the brake pedal on my Logitech G29 and was just pressing the clutch. For those who don't know, so, if you don't happen to drive a standard vehicle or have no idea, or you just don't know much about cars, if you hit the clutch in a vehicle that actually... Oh, why am I going so slow? If you press on the clutch and you are still moving, you are going to still move. Yeah, unless if something has really gone wrong, you are not going to be slowing down much. And that is the case. Last episode I nearly had a major accident, and I basically had the same thing there. I went to hit the brake pedal, went a little bit too far to the left, and hit the clutch pedal, and well, the rest is history. Also known as an insurance claim. If we're in real life, but we're not, luckily, so I don't have to deal with that. But no, it is it's a whole to-do. I've really got to get like that kind of grip tape stuff that you can just put on it, so then I've got some grip there so it doesn't slide, because it's just a metal finish on the G29 pedals, or at least my pedals, and that's generally a problem. Unfortunately, it's great for quality, unfortunate in terms of, well, slipping when you've got just socks on while recording this. So yeah, it's the way it is. It's all good though. The ports of Port Angeles, nice to be over here once again. It's a good area. I've done lots in the past over in this area. I've actually taken quite a few deliveries from that port back there as well. It's a freight hotspot, let's call it that, of this area. But it is nice. It's a nice area. Washington State and Oregon and, well, this whole area, the whole western or northwestern area of the U.S. is a really nice area. Lots of greenery, something that I do appreciate, I must say. It overall is just a very, very nice place to visit, at least virtually. I haven't been there in real life, unfortunately, but that can change, of course, and that is my goal, to make that change at some point. It's just a matter of when. But it is a lovely area, at least virtually, and I'm always happy to come over here. And it worked out with this delivery. Brand new reworked Kenworth tribute truck, basically limited edition. Taking a delivery from their home base. I mean, what better way to do it than that? Pretty much the definition of just kind of, it all worked. All worked out, which I'm always happy about. We've finally made it, which is great because I've had a day, kind of unprepared day as well for the sake of this recording and the Prime News. This is being recorded right after the Prime News video, if you haven't figured that one out. So yeah, Prime's brain is a little fried. Let's just, not because of anything dangerous, just tired. Just tired. Lots of talking. Busy day. Come and do this. Running out of words. Pretty simple as that. Let's go around here. It looks like we gotta go across the weighbridge, or no, there's no weighbridge. For some reason I thought there was a weighbridge up here. I've gotta get a bigger monitor. Gotta get a better monitor. Struggling to see the distances there, and it's not just it's not glasses issues either. Where am I looking over here? That is not what I wanted to hit. I've got to park somewhere over here. Where is it? Is it along the side of the building or in the building? I can't quite tell. Oh, it's right there. Oh, that's a lovely reverse spot. Thank you very much. So I think we got to kind of keep it, and unfortunately because of the tribute exhaust, the 100th anniversary. Oh, that's going towards the forklift. Pull that back. I can't actually see where I'm going, which is lovely. And of course, Prime hasn't set his mirrors. Big shock there. That is going to be awfully close to that pallet, isn't it? Well, I may just squeak by it. Oh, I have. You know, he's done it. He's gone and done it. So let's go ahead and pivot around here. And see if we can avoid the curb on that far side. It's definitely a challenging one. I'll give it to the game. Oh yeah, there's a curb there, and I think I may be using it currently. I can't quite tell, to be honest. It's going to be very close. I'm full lock on counter, so let's straighten up a little bit here and see if I can give myself some extra space without scraping up my trailer. Oh, that's a little fast. Didn't mean to do that, and I think I'm back in the same position I was. I sure am. Okay, let's try this way. Second time's a charm. There's a thing right there. I can't go any further. I was going to do that, but that's just not going to end well. Can I sneak down this way? Let's see. Get around the forklift, or the loader. Really bad positioning there, guys. Gee whiz. Don't hit the logs, Prime. I got some space. We're all good. Oh, come on. Go interior. Oh, this is all going downhill now, isn't it? Let's see. I can't see. Okay, let's just kind of bend the rules a little bit. It is an ATS showcase. Not the most realistic thing in the world from a drone shot, but you know, modern-ish W900. Let's just go with that. I gotta remember to set mirrors correctly. It would really help. It's telling me that I can skip parking, which I don't know if it's kind of just a laugh in the face, to be honest, or what. But let's see. Is it gonna take it anywhere here? I think we're getting close. I can't really. Oh, I'm actually, you know, I've gotten there pretty close. May have used a little bit of a cheat, but we made it. Oh boy, what a truck. What a delivery. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is just an amazing truck. A really bad spot to try and show it off because of the delivery point. Thank you, ATS. Honestly, I think it was worth the wait. And overall, lovely W900 rework in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.